Hi, I'm HenrySamueli. I graduated from UCLA with my bachelor's degree in 1975, my master's degree in 1976, and my PhD degree all in electrical engineering in 1980. Well, my desire to be an electrical engineer actually traces back to my junior high school. In the 7th grade, I took an electric shop class. And for that class, I asked the teacher if I could build a Heathkit AM/FM shortwave radio as my class project. And he allowed me to do it. And at the end of the semester, I finished it, I plugged it in, and music came out, and I was astounded. And from that point on, I knew I wanted to be an electrical engineer because I was determined to figure out how that radio worked. Being an engineer, or even an electrical engineer in particular, but an engineer in general, is very meaningful because when you're out there working as an engineer, you're actually making people's lives better. Engineers apply math and science to real-world practical problems, so it's a very rewarding career. For me personally, becoming an electrical engineer and working on communications technology, we were part of the broadband revolution when we founded Broadcom Corporation and literally changed the entire world as far as broadband digital communications and in creating all these new technologies, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth technologies that are in your cell phone. We were the pioneers of that. My first job was to work for TRW, which was a defense contractor in Redondo Beach, which has recently been acquired by Northrop Grumman. And I worked there for about 5 years in the military defense industry, building and designing radio communication systems and satellite communication systems for the military. It was after the 5 years at TRW, I was offered a position to be a faculty member in the electrical engineering department at UCLA. So I joined UCLA and began a research program in broadband communications chips, and spent the next 10 years with my graduate students working on that. And ultimately, the outcome of that research led to the discoveries that enabled us to found Broadcom Corporation. If you look at the career path I've chosen, it would not have been possible without the electrical engineering education that I received from UCLA. In fact, I owe pretty much everything in terms of my career success to that education. So I was very grateful for that opportunity and very fortunate that I was able to get into UCLA because it gets harder every year. But it's something that I'm eternally grateful for.